Welcome to this webinar on how to get the Beninese citizenship by recognition as an Afro-descendant. Yes, if you are someone who have an African lineage at all, you can trace your lineage, your ancestral DNA test can trace your lineage to Africa, sub-Saharan Africa at all. You can get the citizenship by recognition and the Beninese passport in the Republic of Benin in West Africa. I'm Lokosu Sylvain and I'm going to be your host for today's webinar. In 2024, a new Beninese law was voted in Parliament and approved by the President of the Republic of Benin. And this law, unlike any other of the existing clauses in the citizenship law or any other existing articles in the Beninese citizenship law, this law states that if any of your great-grandparents, not even your parents, not your grandfather, maybe the two people, maybe two or a person before your great-grandfather, if that person was taken into slavery as a result of the transatlantic slave trade, and you can prove it with a DNA test, then you will receive the citizenship by recognition in the Republic of Benin. This, for many people, is a breakthrough way to connect back to their roots, not just connect back to their roots, but also fulfill the biggest dream of their ancestors. Yeah, for some other people, it is an opportunity to find a safety net, but we are going to talk about that. As an introduction to the country, for those who do not know where the Republic of Benin is located in Africa, the Republic of Benin is located in West Africa with a population of over 13 million people. It is said by the International Monetary Fund to be one of the economically stable countries in West Africa, and in 2024, the Republic of Benin has the best ministry or minister of finance in the entire of Africa. The Republic of Benin has a lot of public figure, of course, the legendary Angelique Kidjo, and of course, this master and very celebrated actor. One of the most popular thing about the Republic of Benin in recent years also is the movie The Woman King, telling the story of the ancient Dahomey Kingdom, which is now the Republic of Benin. The official language of the Republic of Benin is French. So basically, those are just some of the things I can easily touch before we move on. Here is the agenda for this webinar. We are going to be talking about the benefits of having the Beninese citizenship as an Afro-descendant, whether you are living in the Americas or in the Caribbean, Europe, anywhere at all. Then we talk about the documents you need to get this citizenship in the country. Then we talk about the agencies in charge of this, and of course we talk about some general frequently asked questions. And of course, in no particular order, we also talk to you about your very next step right now to begin your process to get your Beninese citizenship. Now, the first thing you need to know is that you don't need to make any investment at all. Yes, the least citizenship that you can get anywhere across the world right now costs about $200,000 in investments, or a minimum of $100,000 investment. But with the citizenship by recognition in the Republic of Benin, you don't need any of this. So let's talk about the reason why you need to get the Beninese citizenship by recognition. The first one that many people will think maybe appeal to many people is the fact that they will be getting another passport. Yes, they will be getting another passport, whether you are living your best of nomad life or anything at all. You are living your best of nomad life, or you want to just feel like having another citizenship away from your country of birth. So it is a valid reason why some people, from our experience and the people we have interacted with through these webinars and helping them apply for this citizenship, this is what so few of them talk about. The majority of them, and those who are very, very emotional about this whole thing, talk about the fact that they are connecting with their roots. Yes, in many parts of the world, racism is a serious issue with Afro-descendants. Yes, racism is a very, very tough thing for Afro-descendants. So they find it very hard to mingle, no matter whether they were born in that country or no matter the circumstance that make them be in that country. They find it very, very tough to cope with racism. So having a Beninese citizenship is a way of connecting directly to your roots. This citizenship is not only for those who are colored or who have colored skin, but for many of the people who have colored skin and live in white societies, it is a relief for them because now they have a place they can call theirs. Another thing is they are connecting with their history. Yes, many Afro-descendants, no matter how long their ancestors has been in their country of destination, whether you talk about the Americas, the Caribbeans, Europe, the only thing they have reference to as their roots is Africa. Yes, Africa is home. Africa is home to them, but unfortunately, they have lost roots with this wonderful continent. This continent, which is their roots. So, no matter what they do, they feel like strangers in their own country of birth. So, having an African continent passport like the one of the Republic of Benin is one of the best way to connect back to their roots. The next thing is that you are fulfilling the ultimate dream of your ancestors. The ultimate goal of our ancestors who were taken into slavery in every other country, when they were there, the only and the ultimate goal of their life is to make sure that one day they relocate back to Africa. Most of them do everything they can do to make sure that they come back, but they never find the means, the ways to come back. So they decide, okay, they resign to fate. So this Beninese citizenship by recognition is a way to facilitate their comeback. And this passport is not just for you as the holder of that passport, but to your ancestors fulfilling their ultimate dream to come back to Africa and have their people back. Yes. Speaking to many of the people we have consulted for, when they come to the country, the first thing they think of is, this is my roots. So you are fulfilling the dreams of your ancestors. You are fulfilling the dreams from your fathers. The next benefit of having the Republic of Benin citizenship and passports or the means of identification is the fact that you would benefit on saving on task. Yes, you will legally save on task. This is very important for those who are looking for a way to expand their business to Africa or or many African countries. Yes, as a foreign investor, when you come to Africa and you want to invest, there are documents and processes that are unique to you as a foreign investor. But as someone with an African passport, the charges or the hassle is less. There are taxes that you no longer pay as a result of your African identity or as a result of your African root or being an African. So you are going to be saving on tax. With the African Free Trade Agreement, you have the opportunity to expand or run businesses in every African country with less hassle, less tax, and less headache compared to if you are investing as a foreign investor. So that is another benefit. Of course, the final one is that you can actually come and reside here permanently as a citizen. You can come and reside here permanently as a citizen of the Republic of Benin. Whether in times of economic crisis in your country, political instability, racism, and total insecurity, maybe towards yourself or your family, or you are just retiring and want to stay or retire into a country of less crowd, less hassle, and very calm place, then retiring into the Republic of Benin as a citizen is very much possible for you. So those are just the brief benefits we can discuss now, which are very important reason among others why you may consider getting the Republic of Benin citizenship by recognition. Someone will say, okay, why choose Benin instead of any other African country? The first reason is that the Republic of Benin is the only African country with the law of return for African descendants right now. Ghana have it as a presidential initiative to give citizenship to people of Afro-descendant, but more importantly to black people who are living in Ghana. So Ghana has it, but it is not a law, but a presidential initiative. And of course, an initiative can be discontinued anytime. Another reason is the fact that you must be living in Ghana for a very long time, and of course have a link or be able to access the Ghana Diaspora office to apply for this citizenship, which may take a whole lot of time, even though we can't really say the exact time. But in the Republic of Benin, it is an actual law with step-by-step guide on how to go about it, even being able to apply yourself if you feel confident that you can apply and get yourself approved. The second reason is that you don't need to be on the soil of the Republic of Benin to apply for this citizenship. There are two ways you can apply for this citizenship. You can apply in person, that means you coming to the Republic of Benin, going to the office and apply in person, or you apply even while in the place where you are. You can apply through our agency. Of course, we are going to be talking about that later. You don't need to do any investments. And finally, you do not need any language skill. The Republic of Benin is a French-speaking country, but you do not need any language skill to apply or to get yourself approved. So that is the reason why Benin seems to be the only available or the easily accessible one when it comes to granting citizenship by recognition to Afro-descendants. So before we go to the question most people ask us, that is the frequently asked questions, let's talk about the documents you need to get to be able to access this citizenship by recognition. Then you only need two documents. Yes, you only need two documents, even though you need some kind of maybe statement of purpose, mission, why you are interested, and the rest. So the first document you need is your means of identification. Your means of identification to be a passport. So apart from your means of identification is your DNA test. So your DNA test, of course, other technicality are based on individual or depend on individual. Of course, we are going to be talking about that during your next immediate step to get the citizenship by recognition in the Republic of Benin. So from our experience, the most important questions we receive from people who have applied or want to apply for the citizenship by recognition is if they can actually change their name when they want to apply for this citizenship by recognition. No, you are going to be using the same name just exactly as it is on your means of identification that you are using to apply. You must use it exactly as it is on your passports. So you cannot change your name when you are going to apply. The second question they ask is how long does it take to get this citizenship by recognition? On average, it takes 6 months to get your application approved. And then you begin the process for your passport. The next thing people ask is, has anyone obtained this citizenship by recognition already? A lot. A whole lot of people, either from the Americas, the Caribbeans, even from Europe, to take advantage of this citizenship by recognition, they have obtained theirs. One of the most popular and recent one is someone from Alabama in the US. A mayor in one of the city just got his and with his wife. And of course, there are a lot of people that we cannot just mention during this webinar, but you can do your research about that. Another question is what is the percentage of application success? I would say almost 100%, because as at now there is no known rejected application, even though most of the applications are still ongoing, but there is no known application that have been rejected. The only thing we ask from people who want to apply for this citizenship is to make sure that they provide correct information in the right order, and more importantly, verifiable information. Once you have this thing together, and of course your DNA test show that you are from anywhere in sub-Saharan Africa, is almost express, you are going to get it. So before we talk about the agencies in charge of this citizenship by recognition, let's talk about your immediate next step to get this citizenship by recognition in Africa, in West Africa, and in the Republic of Benin. So your next immediate step is to book a consultation call with us. During this consultation call, we give you legal advice. The primary or the main ministry in charge of this citizenship by recognition is the Ministry of Justice, that is the judiciary in the Republic of Benin. So you need, even if you are applying yourself or you are applying to us, you need serious legal guidance. Yes, it is very, very important that you get legal guidance based on the realities of the Republic of Benin to make sure that you get your documentation the best way to get it approved here in the Republic of Benin. So during your consultation, we give you legal advice, guide you through the legal advices you need until you get your documents together to apply. You can call or get meeting or Zoom call or video call or voice call with us as many times as you have questions. Even exchange email messages as many times as you can until you are ready, you have your document together and apply for this citizenship. The second thing you will get during this consultation call is our expert advice. Just as I introduce myself to you, I am in charge of giving you expert advice on how to best go about your application process or your preparation process until you put up your application for the citizenship by recognition. I'm in charge of those who speak English. That is why I'm making this webinar in English for those who are English speakers. So during the consultation service, I will personally be in charge giving you expert advice on how to best go about your application. So the legal advice and the expert advice during our consultation call with you. The next and very important thing other than the legal and the expert advice is we study your document and give you review if you are applying yourself. When you are ready and you have put your application together, we study your application and give you a feedback on how to package it to be able to submit it yourself. So that is part of the service that we give you as part of the consultation. Finally, we recommend approved DNA agency that can help you get your African ancestry DNA test. This consultation call lasts for as long as you are in the process of getting your application up. Yes, when you are looking for your documents, we keep on following up. So we guide you throughout that process, whether it took you 30 days to get your application process is ready or 24 months to get it up. So we follow you and guide you throughout your process. During the consultation call, we also give you specific legal and advice that is mainly for you based on your specific circumstances. So it is more personalized than it is generally. But this application process is not free, but it is not pocket steering. So the link to book that consultation call is right in the description and in the first comment of this webinar video. Go through it and read more about it. If you still want to talk to me personally, the WhatsApp number is right there in the description. Give me a WhatsApp call, a WhatsApp video call, a WhatsApp voice call, after which we can book your consultation call with us. The other people ask me if they are using our service, do they still have to pay for this consultation or do they still have to pay for this consultation call? Yes, you will still have to get this consultation call because it is your first step into getting your applications up. So whether you are doing it independently or you are doing it through our agency, you will still have to book that consultation call. You will still have to make payment for that consultation call. So finally, we'll talk about which agency are in charge of this application process. Just as I told you, the primary ministry in charge of this application is the Ministry of Justice, that is the judiciary in the Republic of Benin here. And of course, you see go to the National Agency for Identification for Person after your application is being or has been approved from the Ministry of Justice. So the ANIP, or the National Agency for Identification of Persons, is the second agency, and finally the Immigration Service. The Immigration Service is the one who give you your passport. Some people ask, how long does the passport last? The passport lasts for 6 years. Your passport lasts for 6 years. So we are almost at the end of this webinar. Of course, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you know anybody that this video can help, make sure to send it to that person. If you have any other question that you want us to answer directly, book your consultation call and ask your specific question, and more importantly, get a specific consultation that is mainly for you. Again, I'm Lokosu Sylvain, and we have come to the end of today's webinar. So see you in another explanatory video, tutorial video, or just another short to keep you informed about the progress, or to keep you informed about the opportunities of this citizenship by recognition in the Republic of Benin.